There we go. Now we have the correct title of this segment. Hey guys, welcome to the Conjurer's Table. It's me, Maddie, and today we are going to be talking about the zombie origins as well as the seven gates of Guinea from New Orleans. So, I'm just going to wait for some people to arrive. Oh, there's one person at least, which is good. And then when we get a few more people in here, I will possibly get started on these two actually fascinating topics. I especially love the zombie topic because a lot of people are like, okay, so there's the zombies that we see in Hollywood, but where did these actually originate from? Well, I will tell you very soon. And then the other topic that I found quite fascinating is the seven gates of Guinea within New Orleans, because people in New Orleans have a very different idea of what death is like and what happens once you cross over. Hi, Steffi, how are you? Yay, we're getting people in here, which is fantastic. Meow. Sorry, my cat is kind of being... Here, I'll pet you. There we go. Now, if he bites me, I swear to God. No, okay, good. He's going somewhere else. I'm good, Steffi. Just waiting for some people to arrive. So far, there's just 4 people. But that's okay. What I think I'll do is I'll just kind of get started anyway. These are all my notes that I have. Several pages on the gates. On zombies and on the 7 gates of Guinea. So let's get started with zombies. Hi, Shauna. No, you didn't miss it. Sorry, the previous one only lasted like 5 seconds. Hi, Takesha, and that's only because I had the wrong title and I needed to restart it so that I could have the correct title. Oh, quick question, guys, before I start my topics. Do you see a green bar across my forehead like you did last time? Oh, my cat's being a bratty cat. No, he's so needy sometimes. No green bar across my forehead this time, hopefully. Crickets. Chirp, chirp. A red and a white dot. Oh, that's okay. Well, that's... Okay, then, well... Hi, April. How are you? As long as there's no red dots. Okay, so let's get started on the very first topic, you guys, on zombies and how the word originates. And where does zombies come from? Because as we all know, in the movies, we see, like, dead creatures that come up out of the dead... Or out of the earth and basically kill you. And if you get bitten by one, then you turn into a zombie. But Hades' interpretation of the word zombie is a completely different idea. So let's get started. I'm going to hold my notes like right here, out of shot, so I can kind of read this. Hi, Art and Tarot, how are you? So, many people may not realize in some cultures, zombies are considered to be very real. In these societies, zombies are not the stuff of the imagination or fiction, but real flesh and blood creations that shamble through the shadows of our nightmares. On the island nation of Haiti, located in the Caribbean Sea, has a long tradition of zombie. Zombie not spelled Z-O-M-B-I-E, but zombie spelled Z-O-M-B-I. No E. That eats 2 extra. They decided to take that E out. Zombie of Haiti were said to be corpses that were reanimated through black magic by powerful voodoo sorcerers known as Bakor. For various purposes, but mostly commonly, I can't read my own handwriting. For various purposes, but most commonly for manual labor, a Bakor is a voodoo sorcerer for hire who are said to serve the Loa with both hands, meaning they deal with both light and dark magic, creating zombies and unangas, which are talismans that house spirits. I crossed that out. 80 to 90% of Haitians practice or believe in the voodoo religion. They believe that when you die in an unnatural or natural way... Why can't I read this? They believe you die in a natural or unnatural way. Hi, Debbie. Natural death, meaning by sickness, or an unnatural death, being murdered. Someone wants attention, clearly. The word zombie comes from the Congo word the Congo word zombie, spelt Nzambi, meaning soul. The exact method and concoctions used vary among Bakor, but the process believed by the Haitians describe the following general patterns. Some zombification process use victims' hair, blood, and nails. In addition to using a pin and voodoo dolls to control the victim's soul, while others prepare a mixture called coupe de poudre, which means powder strike, made of mystical herbs, human remains, and animal parts. Administering this mixture varies from ingestion, injection, or even via blow dart. Hi, Misty. Through blow dart. Blow dart. Once the mixture has been made by the Bakor and administered to the victim, it starts to take effect immediately. The victim appears dead, obviously. After the body is buried, appears dead. While in the sleeping death state, the victim is fully aware of his or her surrounding. After the body is buried, the Bakor digs it back up within 8 hours of burial, or the victim will die for reals this time. They say asphyxiation, but I thought asphyxiation was when you sexually, choke yourself to death, which doesn't sound right, because when you're kind of, in a death state, being zombified, I don't think that's quite sexual. So, suffocation. We'll just say suffocation, not asphyxiation. So, you have 8 hours to survive when being buried alive before you die, because you have no, air flowing through your lungs. The Bakor then performs an ancient voodoo rite where the victim's tibunage, also known as spirit, is captured within 7 days, while the soul is hovering over the body or spreading poisons in a form of a cross on the threshold of the victim's doorway. This splits the victim's soul in half, produces 2 complementary types of zombies. One being the spirit zombie of tibunage alone, and the zombie cadaver, zombie of the flesh, which is composed of the name grobonage and zetoile. He then traps the spirit zombie part of the soul, or the zombie astral, in a small clay jar or some other commonplace container, and replaces it with the loa that the Bakor controls. This container is hidden in a secret place known only to the Bakor, and is finally wrapped in a piece of the victim's clothing or some other personal possession. After a day or two, the Bakor then administers a hallucinogenic mixture called the zombie's cucumber. That sounds so wrong! The zombie's cucumber that revives the victim and is used to keep the zombie in a state of submissive confusion. In this state, the zombie cannot speak, has no memory, and no longer resembles its past human personality. As a result, the zombie is easy to control, and the Bakor can use the zombie as a slave for farm labor and construction work. Interesting. The zombies are completely under the rule of the Bakor that made them, and consequently work as slaves until the Bakor dies. Once they are released from their slave labor, the zombies can finally return to their home village or place of burial and die. Well, that's really sad. I would not want to become a zombie because that's pretty much your life. Hey, I'm gonna put you under a spell so you work for me to do everything I say, and then you just go off and die somewhere else. That's pretty depressing. A major concern in Haitian folklore concerning zombies is the act of feeding salt to a zombie. While zombies usually are not particularly dangerous, giving them salt will return their senses and restore their personality. While... Oh. Wait a minute. Is there another side? Nope. While zombification seems at first to be strictly physical... to be a strictly physical experience, there is additionally a psychological aspect in the ritual and is a spiritual process. A psychological or cultural predisposition is imperative in order for the victims to become a zombie. After being buried alive and the victim's reawakening as a zombie follows a psychotic state. The victim is able to reconstruct their identity as a zombie due to a combination of the psychosis induced by the drugs, the psychological trauma of being buried alive, and a strong belief of zombies in their culture. This all contributes to the psychological aspect that controls the victim's perception and actions. Living in Haiti and the social reinforcement of their beliefs in zombies further contribute to their zombie identity and experience. That's it. That's pretty much all I've had on zombies, which I actually found super interesting, which makes sense because when you think about it, it's all about a drug that's given to basically put you to sleep, slowing your heart down, making you think you're dead, burying you, and then waking up again and realizing, holy crap, I'm buried alive. Dig out. And to someone who thought you were dead, sees that you're coming out of the ground, they're going to be like, oh my god, the dead are among us. Ah! That's pretty much what they're thinking. So it makes sense that a lot of today's Hollywood is based off of Haiti myths and beliefs regarding zombie. Zombie spelled Z-O-M-B-I. No E at the end. Hi, Anastasia. Hi, Silver Willow. Oh, Sonia. Hi, Cherry. Hi, honey. At noon today, I am getting ink and will do a video, and it will be my new ink. Woo! Very excited, Cherry. Is it your first tattoo? Tattoos are so much fun. I didn't realize that my zombie topic was only going to take 12 minutes, but awkward. So let's move on to the 7 Gates of Guinea, which is actually fairly fascinating as well. I hope a lot of this that I talk about is interesting in some form, and you learn a little bit of the voodoo culture. So the 7 Gates of Guinea, or Guinea, according to one local tradition, the entrance of the voodoo underworld can be found in New Orleans through 7 gates scattered throughout the city's French Quarter. According to the teachings of voodoo, the souls of the dead reside in a portion of the underworld known as Guinea. This is not a place of torture or punishment, but rather a murky plane which spirits must pass through before reaching the deep waters where they will be reunited with their ancestors. Guinea is presided over by the Loa known as Bawan Samdi, often depicted as a skeleton in corpse painted dressed in a top hat. Portals are the gates of Guinea themselves. Theories regarding the gates of Guinea vary from one voodoo practitioner to another. Some see the 7 gates as a metaphor for the 7 days Athens. During this symbolic period, the soul passes through one gate, followed by another, and another, to be met by Bawan Samdi at the 7th gate and escorted to the land of the dead. Others believe that the gates have their physical counterpart on Earth. Voodoo practitioners in New Orleans have sometimes claimed that the 7 gates are located in various local cemeteries scattered around Canal Street, which runs through the city's French Quarter. At one point, there are a total of 17 different burial grounds located in this district, placing Canal Street at the heart of the City of the Dead. I was like, why couldn't I read that part? Nearby sites such as the St. Louis Cemetery and the St. Louis Cemetery No. 2 present themselves as likely spots for a gateway, along with a range of other potential locations in areas such as Greenwood Cemetery, the Cypress Grove Cemetery, and the St. Patrick's Cemetery. Some say that the crucifix form of Baron Samedi's personal sigil, or veve, indicates the Canal Street crossroads, which hides the final gateway to Guinea. It has often been suggested that the 7 gates themselves can be found by deciphering the veve, plotting the sigil 7 stars onto the network of streets surrounding the crossroads. One popular theory indicates that the tomb of Marie Laveau, a powerful 19th century voodoo priestess whose remains were supposedly interred in the St. Louis Cemetery No. 1, marks the first star of Samedy's veve. This would place the gates of Guinea somewhere around the crossing of Canal Street and Basin Street. The other stars of the veve marking tombs and monuments in the nearby streets. The order of the gates are opened in... the order the gates are opened in is also a key significance. Approached incorrectly, the gates can allow dangerous spirits to enter the world of the living, dragging the unwary seeker, body and soul, back with them to the land of the dead. A traditional rhyme amongst the voodoo practitioners of New Orleans is said to describe the proper timing for opening the gates of Guinea. 7 nights, 7 moons, 7 gates, 7 tombs. Ooh, that's interesting. It's also critical that the seeker pays due respect to the guardian at each gate. There are all-powerful loas set... these are all-powerful loas. That makes no sense. Hold on. Why does this sentence not make sense to me? These are all-power loas. Set the task of keeping the living out of the land of the dead. They must be appeased with ritual offerings and are quick to anger. Which makes sense. Actually, most of the Loa, you wouldn't want to anger them. At the time of Marie Laveau, a list was compiled of the guinea who guarded each gate. Anyone intent on entering Guinea should prepare to meet the guardians in the following order. So, the guardian of the first gate is Baron Lacroix. The second gate, Guide Nimbo. Third gate, Guide Plumage. Fourth gate, Baron Cimetière. Fifth gate, Guide Babaco. Sixth gate, Baron Criminel. And seventh gate, Baron Samedi. Hi, Lilypad! It is said that the seventh gate, Guinea... It is said that the 7 gates of Guinea their most... rewind all that. It is said that the 7 Guinea gates are at their most active and therefore easier to open on traditional annual holidays, such as Christmas, New Year's, Mardi Gras, All Saints' Day, All Souls' Day, in addition to Ancestors' Day, Twelfth Night, and St. John's Eve. So with that being said, good luck trying to find them, guys. And if you find all 7, let me know, because I definitely eventually one day want to go visit New Orleans, go check out all these awesome cemeteries, go to the awesome voodoo shops, check out Bourbon Street. I want to go see the tomb of Marie Laveau. I want to experience Mardi Gras. I want to experience Hex Fest. I seriously want to go to New Orleans. It's been one of my goals in life. I have not been yet. Dave has gone, and I'm just jealous. Dave was it was okay. I mean, it was fun, but I'm just well, I don't care if you don't want to go back because I'm dragging you anyways. Or if he doesn't want to go with me, I'll go myself and drag one of you guys with me. Hi, Shamara. Yep, it's me again. I was going to do a pre-recorded video of this because... Wait, are you going to know? I'm confused, Lily. What do you mean by that? Squirrel moment. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I was going to pre-record this. I was so close to doing it, and then I decided, you know what, might as well just go live again because I'm going to post up the Salem video probably tonight during the day, because it's been very slow apparently at the salon. I'm going to edit the um the Salem video, so I should have that up tonight. Oh, duh. Sorry. Usually, New Orleans is spelt Nola, so that's why I was just like no, as in like no, not New Orleans. Wait, are you going to New Orleans? Yes. Well, hopefully. I'm not really sure when I'm going to New Orleans. I have a pretty busy holiday schedule this year, so it'll probably have to be next year, Lillian. I'll probably go. I really want to go next year during Halloween. I think that would be awesome, you guys, to go during Halloween. Even though I know that's like the busiest time, but that's kind of like Salem, and we went during the busiest time, and it wasn't too bad. So, I think New Orleans would still be fun. I would have to go for like probably 2 weeks though, because we went to where did we go? When we went to Salem, we went for like 1 day, and I told myself and Dave, I was like, we needed a freaking week here in Salem. Pink is so my color, you guys. I feel like I'm talking to myself here. Kind of fun though. But anyway, guys, that's all. Gates of Guinea of New Orleans, and New Orleans is next on my trip, my bucket list. I'm thinking it will be next year. Yes, Shamara, we should plan, and you, Lillian, and I, and whoever else wants to go should all go around the same time, because that would be awesome to meet up for New Orleans trip. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go make lunch, I guess, because I don't have to leave for work yet in an hour, or whenever my manager texted me to say I could go in, because it's been like super slow today. And I was like, well, if it's slow, I'm not going in if I'm just gonna be sitting there for like hours that I don't need to be sitting there. So I will be on live probably tomorrow morning again. I haven't really decided what topic I want to do, but I will let you guys know, and I will post it up, and you'll be surprised, I guess. Hi, Erica. Hi, Rachel. You guys just came to the end of my video, but make sure to rewind it to catch up on what you missed and watch me stumble as I'm trying to read through my notes on the topics of zombie origins and 7 Gates of Guinea. Anyways, love y'all, guys, and make sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning for a new topic. If I think of one, who knows what that'll be. Bye, everybody. Love ya. Come on, end session.